Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Yes, sir. We back up in here on a Saturday night doing energy strengthening day 20, completing that thing, getting 3 weeks in the books. Yeah, man, we in here like swimwear. Hope you guys are having a well and productive day. Hope everything's been working out for you today. And we are at energy strengthening nighttime, and this is what true dedication looks like. A lot of people want to run around on a Saturday, get into, and it ain't nothing wrong with living your best life, but you got to take time to give Caesar what is Caesar's, but give God's what is God's. And if you want to get to the next level, anything in life, you want to become a better baseball hitter, you want to become a better jump shooter, you want to become a better speaker, you got to put in the work. Faith without works is dead, and faith is doing the work and then also accepting the results. That's what faith is. All right, but you see it at the bottom. The only way to truly die is to stop living. That's the only way to truly die, is when you stop living, when you start, being lost, when you're not connected to the Most High. Energy can never be destroyed. It can only be converted or harnessed. So we're not born to die. That doesn't make any sense. We're not born to die. Your body will surely expire at some point, but we cannot die. The only way that you die is, and if there is a devil character, which I just see it as just the mentality of being lost. But the only way to truly die is to not know thyself. That if it was a devil character, it doesn't know that it's the devil. That's the only reason that it promotes darkness. That's the only reason that it promotes, death, because it doesn't know that it's it. So that's the only way to truly die, is to not know thyself, to not stay connected with the Most High. All the glory to the Most High. But all right, enough talky. Time for some walkie. More energy strengthening, completing day 20, because we can't stop. We won't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
All right, and check out my shorts I put out today. I did my Common Sense Fortune Cookie to go, and it's a banger today. It is absolutely a banger, so check that out when you get some time. I love making the Common Sense Fortune Cookies to go, and they actually get a pretty decent amount of people that watch it, so that's always a plus as well too. So yeah, it's a really good one. So check that out after you watch this, after you get done doing your energy strengthening. Those clips are always like 2 minutes or less, so it's not going to take up a ton of your time, but it might give you a ton of game though, that's for sure. All right, so let's get our timer set. Let's get right into it. We are at day number 20 of energy strengthening. And again, my platform, my show, my channel, it's always an open mic. I got something very special planned for tomorrow. Hopefully the weather holds up. Either way, I'm going to be live tomorrow, whether it's in studio, out of studio. But I would prefer to be outside of the studio, moving and grooving, talking to people, fellowshipping, delivering the message. But if not, I got a nice show planned for in studio as well too. So either way, you're gonna get some Scott Daddy fo 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 fo. Let me hit you out with the trumpet. Where's the trumpet at? So either way, your boy's gonna be here, and I'll probably, if I am in studio, more than likely, I will be in studio after 7, somewhere around 7 o'clock. Somewhere around that time frame. I don't want to compete with the NFL. I just know that slot is going to be dominated by football, anywhere from, I would say, 1 o'clock, maybe even 12 o'clock to about, 6:30 or maybe even 7. So yeah, definitely want to try to get in where I fit in. But all right, enough talky. Time for some walkie. All right, let's get those timers set. Always set it for a minute more than what you plan on doing. So I got mine set for 16 minutes because I'm going to do it for 15 minutes. You guys know where I'm going with this.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
All right, this month is flying by, man. This month is flying by. We are almost there. We're almost there. And again, we're just landing. If you want to do monk mode longer, as far as refraining from, other vices as well too, that'll be great. But this is just laying out the foundation spiritually, and then you're gonna do this. If you stay with it, and you want to see benefits throughout the entire course of your life. Stay with this even after September. This was just to lay out the foundation on what to do spiritually. And now if you want to extend your monk mode, not drinking wine, not smoking, not getting buns, that's up to you. To me, I see that if you do monk mode beyond, and I heard coach talking about this too, I totally agree 100%. Shout out to the coach, shout out to the coach tribe. But if you do monk mode beyond 6 months, your biology is just going to start attacking you. So I don't see that beneficial as well too. A lot of guys and coach, I was watching him on a replay. He was saying that a lot of guys are involuntary monk mode. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. So they're like, I've been monk mode for 2 years. It's like you didn't have a choice, player. So yeah, I don't recommend monk mode forever. I see this is why a lot of people got in. Christians got into a lot of problems because guys refrain away from getting buns, and then when they finally get buns, then they're addicted to it. But what has that woman been doing? Now it's a bad matchup. It's going to lead down to a bad roll. But for a guy that's trying to get to the next level, yeah, I mean, you want to do it for a sustained period of time, but at some point you got to get dealt back in. You got to come back into the game, and part of the game is always going to be dealing with women. Part of the game is always going to be dealing with the secular world. Be in the world, but not of the world. But all right, enough talky. Time for some walkie. I don't care if it's Saturday, Friday. Again, give Caesar what is Caesar's, but give God's what is God's. Let's get it. And if you're picking up on day 20, I don't know where you've been. Go back and watch day 1 so you can figure out what the heck is going on right now. But I'm going to hit the light. Salt lamp's going to be here so that way you guys can still see me. Hit this light behind me. And we're going to observe with no opinion. All right, glasses off. Just relax. Relax. Nice, nice. Another one in the books. Another one in the books. Easy breezy, Chuck E. Cheesy. Let me make sure that's off. Adjust my camera just a little. There we go. All right, but yeah, another one in the books. Day 20 is in the books, folks. And again, this is all about showing and proving, as far as doing energy strengthening. I just wanted to put this on, video, on wax, so to speak, that this is the proper way to go. But stay tuned tomorrow. Definitely going to be live either way. And again, my show is always an open mic. So any questions, get them off your chest. You want to conversate, you want to tell me some information, anytime. That's what this line is open for. Now, at some point, if I get a big enough following, of course, I might have to scale that back a little bit. But as of right now, we are open. It is a green light for any and all fellowships. And again, fellowship just 2 or more, so don't be shy. But that is my time tonight. Enjoy your Saturday night. Be safe out there. But if I stay any longer, got to charge you. Peace.